But the big macro data of the month, retail inflation spiking in the month of October, coming in at a 14-month high. Industrial output, meanwhile, has come in at 3.1% for the month of September. Latha is here to decode the numbers. Latha, we did get a hint from the governor that inflation wasn't going to look pretty, and it isn't.
No, it isn't. Our poll said 6%. There were quite a few people who were expecting above 6%, but 6.2 is absolutely at the upper end of the respondents whom we spoke with. So this is going to be a bit of something that the market has to get used to. Perhaps the positive is that the biggest culprit is food, rising 10.87% year on year. And within that, it is vegetables which have risen 42%. So that is the consolation. These are always, a seasonal rise in tomatoes, onions and potatoes, what you call top veggies. And it is those that usually, scale back very quickly when the crops arrive, short duration crops. So everyone knows that by November, many of these prices have already started declining. So there is also a base effect which is going to keep the November number looking better. But 6.2 is ugly. It's going to make the average look bad. This is the last number that the Reserve Bank goes into the monetary policy with. So when your last number is 6.2, you can't sound even dovish. As well, your overall average for the year, which was 4.5%, now has to be scaled up. The forecast has to become probably 4.7 or some number like that. All told, it's not a very comfortable situation for the Reserve Bank. Of course, in the context of a currency that's weakening every day, no one was expecting the Reserve Bank to cut, but this is just not a very comfortable position at all for monetary policy. Just one more point on IIP, I think that's the silver lining. It's not a number we give much store by, but it's an extremely lagged number. We're getting the September IIP at 3.9%, but it's a relief because the average I got was about 2 to 2.5. Last month, August, was minus 0.1. So from that, this is a big relief. Manufacturing in particular has done very well at 3.9. So that perhaps is the one silver lining, but otherwise this will count as weak macros.
All right, and Latha will be back again to take us through more of the inflation print and the implications that's coming up for you on CNBC TV18. Let's talk about the big global